Of
Donna
course,
Summer.
it's Donna Summer. This is Donna Summer. I know a lot of you are fans. I particularly like that song off the Daybreak soundtrack, and Nik agrees. He's the author of the book.
That's right. Nik A Ramli back in the studios after a really long absence from our studio.
This
it's
is why.
absolutely wonderful to have him back again. And this is why. Can you imagine? A tribute to Donna Summer, the thrill goes on.
Yes.
Nick,
Yes.
it's good to have you back.
Yeah.
Miss
Miss you.
You are
Miss you much.
amazing. You know, I mean, this is something that an author from the New York Times bestseller list would be doing.
Exactly.
But here you are.
Hope so.
Here you are.
We're really honored.
Oh,
We're really
thank you,
honored.
Thank you.
You know, how many interviews have you given so far?
Well, in Malaysia,
Yeah.
this is the first.
All right, that's what I wanted to hear.
On TV though, but I've been interviewed on
Okay.
the
So
newspapers.
we're the first to
magazines.
catch you.
Yeah.
There you go. So
I'm
Thank
honored
you.
to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's just dive right in. I'm amazed. Donna Summer, I think she's known as the queen of disco. She was an icon in her time.
Yes.
And it is amazing that you managed to do a tribute to her. So tell us a little bit about this now. Where did you start this whole idea of a tribute to Donna Summer?
Well, the whole idea was basically just a hobby. Compiling all her information,
Right.
recordings, and things like that. And then suddenly I just realized, come on, I don't want to ask myself what if when I'm 60. So
You're very far from 60.
Exactly.
Okay.
and then I just start compiling it, typing it off, start calling, publishers.
Right.
But I only sent to one.
Oh.
The whole manuscript. I mean, the whole manuscript basically to Book Guild. Basically, the rest just said, "Come on, send us something," But I didn't.
Right.
And then when they send their pack, what they would do and things like that, I just fall in love with it, and then I go ahead with them. But I signed with them just a few months before the actual release date.
Wow.
Because they did call me and say, "Oh, we have your file. Are you going to sign with us or not?" I said, "Oh yeah, why not?"
Awesome. Okay, I have to send this out again. 22829062 22823043. I know there's a whole lot of Donna Summer fans out there. If you want to talk to Nik and find out more, give us a call. If you want to know where this book is going and where you can get it, give us a call.
Now, some fans on Facebook already have questions for Nik, so we're going to start off with Hattie Williams, who's asked, she's from the Donna Summer group on Facebook. Hello, Nik. What message would you like to deliver with this book?
Well, the message is basically Donna Summer is a creative individual.
Right.
She's more than just a disco queen.
course.
So that's a message. She's created a lot of other musics, basically.
I think
you know.
different fans know her from different generations.
Yeah.
I know her from the more romantic stuff because
Yes.
it was the 90s when,
That's
when
right.
I heard her.
That's right. Well,
And she was
90s, where you been?
Okay. I was not born yet, maybe.
we were of the same
Yeah,
era.
we were of the same
we
era.
were of the same
So
era.
He's a
knew
baby.
her As
He's a baby.
the soundtrack queen for movies like Daybreak and so
Daylight.
Daylight, right?
Yeah.
Daylight. And although Sylvester Stallone did not do justice
Yeah.
to the movie, but she did justice to the soundtrack. So tell us about her evolution. She went from disco to singing songs like that.
Yeah, from disco, obviously with the hot stuff, Love to Love You Baby. And then she moved on when the disco ended in late 70s, 1979. She moved into more new wave, more pop rock, such as Looking Up. She Works Hard for the Money, and the unreleased album I'm a Rainbow, which is a very, very good album. And then she moved on to the 90s, such as with more R&B, urban sound with Mistaken Identity, where she got blonde hair here, fantastic,
Yeah.
sensual looking, And then again, in her last album,
Yeah.
full-length last album, 2008, with the age of 60-something, she still managed to be in top 20 Billboard album chart, among with Lady Gaga, all these younger recording acts. So yeah. So
Yeah, for someone of
she's
her
fantastic.
genre to still sit on those charts,
I know.
it means a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
it says a lot about her caliber.
Yeah.
And it's very sad that we actually, saw her demise in May when,
Yeah.
due to pancreatic cancer. Now, I have to ask you this: did you manage to speak to the icon herself?
I managed to speak to her, but not towards the book.
Right.
During her signing session of one of her greatest hits album and her own book, basically.
I think you have a question from.
Little did
Yeah.
she know that
Yeah.
you'll be writing this.
Exactly.
She did, because I mentioned it to her, and
You
I still
mentioned it
remember
to
her
her.
expression of her face, kind of
did
like
she say?
surprised. So maybe she was saying that, "Get out of here, you stalker," things like that. We never know.
Where are you from again?
Yeah.
Where you from? Who
Well,
are you?
here's Ramon Cervantes, and he's from Donna Summer, The Thrill Goes On page, which is the page about
Yes.
the book. When you first met Donna, were you starstruck? And was she approachable, not knowing who Nik Ramli was?
Well, of course, you see her, you're queuing to see her music was played, like in H&V music store actually. She came out, smiling, looking fabulous. And then when it comes to my turn, I just talked to her briefly because everyone said, quick.
Yeah.
The husband is there. I think her husband must be her manager or something. And then start talking, taking photos, and then I told her briefly about the book. She's kind of like quite surprised, looking at the husband. The husband has stared at me, smile, and I said, okay, I better get up now,
Hey, wait a minute, that's my idea. What are you doing?
But I mentioned to her that I've written something, but perhaps one day I will publish it.
Oh, getting goosebumps.
Here it is now.
You met Donna Summer.
I think she's lovely, and I met her in concert twice. One in 1996, and then once she did a live TV show in the UK.
Right.
She's really, I don't know her personally, but when you read about her, she's very down to earth, very personal.
It's true what people say about
Yeah.
her, that she's very approachable,
Yeah.
very easy to talk to.
From speaking to Nik, he's a bona fide fan.
Exactly, yes, you could
It's a
see
bona
that.
fide
Okay, let me just quote this. This is Her World, November, this month's edition. So, yes, it was featured in Her World. There you go. Let me just show you that little.
That is where they review books.
Yes, it's wonderful that Nik's book got mentioned in Her World as well. Now, how has the response been for this book, Nik? I mean, from the family, that's the other thing that we need to know. They know this book is out, I'm sure.
They know this book is
and
out.
how has the response been?
I don't know yet. I mean, I'm thinking
They haven't come back to
they
you?
haven't come back with me. I think just before my flight to Malaysia,
Right.
I sent a copy to the manager. I emailed the manager, so I'm going to send it to Bruce Sudano, her husband. And the manager did say, "Oh, thank you so very much for all the work," and also he did kind of like apologize politely, saying that they can't reveal everything
Sure,
when
of course.
things was going on.
Yeah.
Because I did, I think a month before the actual, passing news, I wrote to the manager. I said, "Why don't you ask Bruce Sudano to write a surprise quote for Donna Summer? This is a tribute from me."
Yeah.
And then he writes something. Oh, they've been busy. There's something going on.
Right,
And I said,
right.
you know what? Just leave it. This is a tribute for her. Let her be surprised. But unfortunately,
Very sad.
so it is sad.
We'll end this interview with this final question from Will Jones, Donna Summer, The Thrill Goes On page again. Nik, what sets Donna apart from other artists?
Well, again, she's very creative. She moves forward all the time. I think every fans agree with this. From disco to new wave, from new wave to rap. She did some rap recording as well. And like I said, in her 2008 recordings, she recorded all sort of songs in there. It's a good album. I think everybody should get hold of it. And also the last one she did called Angel. I think it came out just after she passed away, recording she did with her nephew. It's a rap, he's a rapper, and then the music is beautiful. It's a true life story music, so you get it. It's
Where can we get the
fantastic.
book thing?
You can get a book online.
Kinokuniya?
Yeah, you can get it over there.
Okay.
You can get it through me.
Okay.
You can go through the website. All links are there.
They're all there.
Yeah, they're all there.
Okay,
you know.
well, we have Donna Summer who's written a quote about the advice given to her by a mother in her autobiography. It says, "My mother used to tell me, if you have a gift, you have to share it, and whatever you share will come back to you 30, 60, even 100-fold. We shared our gift of singing with anyone who would listen." Absolutely beautiful there.
Yeah, it's
Beautiful
beautiful.
stuff. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that's why I
stuff.
believe in sharing. So what I do here is to share my knowledge on her music.
Okay.
You can't satisfy every hardcore fans.
No.
So this is it.
This is
It's a
it.
gift
Thank you so much,
to
Nik, for
everybody.
being here on the
Yes.
show in his first TV interview about the book. Now the question begs, who's going to write your manuscript? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All right,
Save
so
that for later.
Malaysia, if you are keen on getting this book, Kinokuniya is carrying it, so you can also get it from Nik Ramli's website. It is an absolute fabulous book. It's it's one of a kind. So do make sure you grab this book. I think it's retailing at about 100 something.
So,
right?
yeah,
Yes.
Around
it's
that,
quite heavy
yeah.
A
actually.
fitting tribute because it's on hardcover. When we
Definitely.
come back, we'll be talking about Theatre Najra with Joe Kukutas. Don't go anywhere.